Okay, this is physics question, and it was 2014 question. Of course, we know that this is obviously a projectile question. Okay, you know projectile, right? Even from our knowledge of motion, Okay, so let's look at it, and then we can explain some things that are required from the question. A particle is projected horizontally at 10 meters per second from the top of a tower 20 meters high. Calculate the horizontal distance traveled by the particle when it hits the level ground. Okay, in case you're new to, let me quickly explain some concepts quickly. So if you have something like this, okay, let me just okay, so you have this now. If an object is going up, and the object reaches this height, this maximum height, at the maximum height, we know that our final velocity is 0. So please, students, take note of this. And when the object is hitting the ground, your initial velocity is equals to 0. Not only that, as the object is going up, let's say coming down, and here, let's say going up, your acceleration due to gravity is minus because it's opposing gravity. And then when it's this way, it's coming down, it's supporting gravity, so it becomes plus. Take note of that, please. This is so important. Okay, so I'm sure that's clear enough. Now, so when an object is projected, when an object, a body, a particle is projected, you have your initial velocity. Let me write solution to be equals to 0. And so when you have initial velocity to be equals to 0 like that, so your acceleration due to gravity becomes, of course, we are given, so our g is 10 meters per second square, and then our v is 10 meters per second. Okay, so we are told to find the horizontal distance, so that's what we're looking for. And anytime you are given something like this, let me write something here. You remember your v is equals to uat, and then your h is equals to this, and then you have this. Okay, so the reason why I'm writing plus minus is that if the object is coming down, you use plus. If the object is going up, you use minus. So in this case now, we're going to be using plus because the object is coming down. So I'm going to, which of them is suitable? Obviously, you know that that's the one that is suitable. X is equals to ut plus this g. So let's look at it now. So I'm looking for the horizontal distance, right? So I'm looking for the horizontal distance, but I cannot solve the horizontal distance yet until I've been able to know my time, so I can find my time. If I'm able to get my time, I think I can navigate around every other thing. So let's go back to the question now. A particle is projected horizontally at 20 meters high. So this is the height. So we have 20 meters. And then I said the initial velocity is 0. So you have 0 times this plus half. And then we have 10, then we have t squared. Okay, so I'm sure that's clear. So we want to find So here we have 20. If you multiply this by this, so you have 0 there. So there's nothing to really do. So what we have left is half times 10 times t squared. So that you have 20, 2 here 1, 2 here 5. So 5t squared. So you have 20, 5t squared. We are looking for time. Divide both sides by 5. Divide both sides by 5. 5 here cancel. And so you have t squared here equals to 4. And t squared equals to 4. I'm looking for t. So square root of 4. That gives me 2 seconds. So I'm having 2 seconds. Now, but that's not what they said I should find. I'm told to find the horizontal distance. Horizontal distance is what I'm looking for. And if I'm looking for horizontal distance, I could decide to use this direct formula. Horizontal distance is velocity times time. You know, normally the velocity is distance or displacement over time. So even if I make this distance subject to formula, I will arrive at this. Okay, so but then I could also still use this formula. Yes, but in that case, I will tell myself, okay, for the sake of, so that you are not confused, I have ut, so I'm going to write the same formula back. So this is the formula now. So remember, at this time the object is at the ground level, and when an object is at the ground level, you're at the horizontal. So because we're talking about horizontal, what do you call it? Horizontal distance. So it means that my g is 0. Yes, horizontal distance, my g is 0. And if my g is 0, automatically everything around the g here is 0. So I'm left with what? X ut. That comes back to what I was saying. So it means that the velocity is what? Is 10. That is final velocity. I wrote it down at the beginning. See it here. And then the time. So let me wipe this side. So horizontal distance is this times t. So we have 10 multiplied by 2. So that gives us 20 meters. And that's the answer to that question. I'm sure that's very simple. Let me go over it again. So the question is given to you. The initial velocity is 0, our g is 10, and then we're asked to find x. But we cannot find a because we cannot be looking for 2 unknown. We needed to get our time, and then in getting our time, we can substitute here. That was why we had to go through this route to get the time, and then by the time we did that, we substituted the value, and then we landed at what we are asked to find. God bless you. Bye.